Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm joined by Aaron. This is his first quadcopter and he decided to go for the H8 Mini. So he's going to unbox it himself. So over to you, Aaron.
Thank you. Well, as we can plainly see, it's the JJRC H8 Mini. We've got all the specs here on the side, which we will get into as we move along with the unboxing. So let's see what we've got in the box.
Quite a strong little box.
Quite a strong little box,
undamaged,
yeah.
Yes.
Got the instruction manual, which looks to be in Chinese. Is there an English version for it? Yeah, we've got instructions in English as well, so that'll be a good thing to read over.
Very
Just
good.
set that to side. Comes in 2 levels. Let's just take that piece off. Actually, comes in one with the quad on top of the controller. Let's just carefully lift that out.
Oh wow.
And there it is. Just a tiny little thing to fit into your palm. Just set that up there. We've got quite a small controller. Hope it will fit into my big hands. That's going to take a little bit of getting used to. I've got quite big hands, so it really looks tiny in my hands. But I'm sure that is still manageable. Set that down there. And here we've got the extras. I've got 2 props. I've got a screwdriver. I've got a USB charger for the battery. And I've got these little foam things, which I'm sure you know, you've got a better idea what these ones are. Those little foam things.
Actually not. Good question.
We'll
soon find out. Yeah.
So let's have a look at the battery. So this should theoretically just pull out.
It should. But if you have a look at it, don't pull both leads.
I'll actually hand that over to you then.
If you have a look, you can see this one is joined to the quad.
Okay.
And then to remove the battery, you pull this one, which is the battery.
Okay.
There's a single cell little charger lead. And it's a tiny battery. If we compare this to my H8C, it's a bit smaller. And then also if we compare the stock battery on the H8C, there's quite a big difference.
But while I had it turned around, I think we might be able to fit a slightly longer battery in, because it didn't look like it was pushed in all the way. So just hold it there.
That's a good point. So
it's a possibility we'll have to experiment with later on.
Okay, so we have a look at that.
Still a little bit of room there.
Yes. We might have a problem with the width here.
Yes, it does look as though we will have a problem with the width.
Okay, and if we look at the length, but there may be other batteries available that can fit. I was hoping that that would fit.
It'll be worth exploring that later on.
Yes. Okay, so you want to fly it.
Well, so we might as well see if it works.
Let's see how much battery power we've got. Oh wow, most RC quadcopters come with the battery at storage capacity. This is at 93%,
so we can actually fly it.
You can fly it, yes.
Okay, let's get the battery in and let's give that a try. Does it matter which side up it goes in, or does it not really?
It doesn't, but when you put it in, you want to see how you're going to connect it.
Okay.
But that should be fine. Okay, but before you connect it,
yeah,
we must see
if the controller has any
if the
batteries.
controller has any batteries.
Let's open that up. How does that open up?
There's a screw there, but I don't see.
I don't think the screw is for the battery port.
What that has to do with it. No, in actual fact, yes. We have to unscrew that. So
we do have a little screwdriver here, which
yes.
might be. It's kind of a shame that they've got the spare props just loosely in a bag.
They could get damaged.
That could easily get damaged. So I think we're going to have to put that somewhere safer.
These props are tiny and quite amazing. The important thing is...
We're going to need 3 AAA batteries if you've got any to spare.
Okay, so let's pause the video and get 3 AAA batteries.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got 3 AAA batteries. Aaron will go ahead and put them in. So yes, remember, if you get the quad, make sure you've got some AAA batteries. So if we look at the size, it's really great. Prop guards are quite strong actually, so you know, if you fly indoors, you got a lot of protection. Actually very surprising for this. The props are good, but the important thing with these is, you know, if they sit on securely, and you know, I'm pulling quite hard and this is not coming off, so those props are sitting very securely.
Okay, we've got the batteries in.
Okay, so Aaron's got his batteries in. I just want to have a look quickly and look at the weight of this.
Have a look at the manual while you're doing that.
Okay. So wow. Okay, my hand's not steady, but 19 grams with the battery. This is very light and agile. If I compare it to the H8C without a battery, it's 40 grams, and if we put the stock battery with it, we're looking at 50 grams. So yeah, quite a bit lighter. Will it handle the wind? Probably not, but a great indoor flyer. Have to keep a very careful eye on it outdoors. Yeah, it's plasticky, but I mean, the main thing here is, you know, the prop guards are going to be important, especially if you fly indoors. And yes, they can be removed. There's only a single screw here, so if you do find it unbalanced and you'd like to try it without the prop guards, you can remove the prop guards. Okay. Aaron, are you ready to take off?
Well, we'll give it a shot and see how it goes.
Okay.
Let's pull this back together. So it's got power.
Okay. So now you need to connect the battery. We'll face it in that direction and see if you can take off here.
Down completely, just in case.
Okay, so Aaron's going to attempt to take off here. The camera may not follow it, but then we'll go and take a shot in another location and see how it flies indoors. There you go. I can see lights blinking.
Yeah, it's got lights, red on one side, blue on the other.
Yeah. So if we look underneath, the head of the quad is here. So the red LEDs are the head facing frontwards, and the blue LEDs are the blue facing backwards. Okay, I'm going to stand clear, and Aaron, over to you.
Okay, so now how do we connect the controller to the quad?
Well, it should have told you in the manual.
Have a quick look again.
But if I know JJRC, you put that forward, you put that back. But no, it's not spinning, so there is a sequence you need to follow.
Okay, we're back and we figured out the correct sequence. The correct sequence for this quadcopter is to connect the battery to the quadcopter first. Then once that is connected, we turn on the remote. Then push the throttle up.
Oh.
Well.
Okay, well, that was anxious and
that happened a bit faster than I was expecting.
That's
I
right.
guess it stayed connected from when we tried it. What we need to do is push the throttle up and then pull it back down.
Because the remote was also on. So, okay, now
let's be a bit more...
Yes, now it's going to take off, so slowly.
It seems to want to go that direction.
It wants to go that way, which is not good for out of the box. Okay. Oh wow, quite manageable. So if it wants to go backwards, you've got your trim.
Yes.
So now we're going to set the trim in the opposite direction,
and hope
one
and see
step,
what
and see what happens.
Still doing it, so I'll just press on the...
Yes, but do that twice now, and try again. Okay, wait.
So a few more times. I've done it 3 times, and if I've done it too much, then we'll just do it in the other direction.
Okay, maybe it just needs to get away from the box and get a bit of lift to do its thing. So but it starts up quite nicely and very light and maneuverable to handle. So we're going to play with this and we'll come back to you shortly. Okay, so we're going to try and just fly it indoors here and see how it goes. Oops. Okay, very quick, very fast.
A bit hard to control. Takes a lot of getting used to.
Yeah, no, we need to get used to it first, but not bad for indoors. Steady, stay away.
Just trying to figure out which trim to use.
Yeah, I think after it has a little knock, just let it settle down for a little while so that the gyros can settle and synchronize. And then it should be better.
Well, we don't have stable flight yet, but we're at least making some nice hops, which is good practice.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Just remember that the Wright brothers failed miserably when they tried.
That is true. So, compared to
oh, that's a lot better. Very good. Oops. Too much throttle down.
Throttle down way too fast there. That's getting better. It's getting controllable now.
Yeah. No, so it just takes a little while to get used to it if you're not used to it.
It takes a lot of practice.
Mm. I'll fly back this way, yeah?
Yeah, we'll give that a try.
Okay.
So again, it is controllable. I've reduced the speed on it, because when I tried last time it was on the higher speed setting. It's on the lower speed setting now, a lot more manageable.
Okay.
But again, it's got a really good kick to it, so in confined spaces like this, that's probably the safest I'm going to go at this time.
Yeah.
Bit more space, bit more practice, it's a real good one.
And aren't those little sponge things we saw in the packets, have you figured out what they're for?
Those should be the legs of this model, so they should just cushion, they're just cushions that go underneath the engines, probably to cushion the landing a little bit, so that white part on it is a sticky bit that just peels off.
Okay.
And then that should just stick onto the bottom of the engines there, like that.
Oh, okay, so like a little landing pad.
Yes, like a little landing pad to cushion the landing.
Okay, great.
Don't know if it'll do anything for the balance, we'll have to check.
Okay, well guys, that's the H8C. Thank you for joining and sharing with us. Please like and subscribe to see more action coming as we get used to this little one, and also test it outdoors. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.